Hi guys, welcome to another base review for Artkillers clan members. Joining me is, as always, is Steve Smith Dixon. Welcome, Steve.
Hi guys.
So Steve and I are going to do a review on Averagelist base. As you can see, he's level 109. He's up there, and now Av is another player that he's been around for a while, hasn't he, Steve?
Yeah, he's been a while for a very, very long time. Great friends, great guy. Um, yeah, very active. He's spent a lot of hours. Um, I think if his wife sees this, I think she'd be very impressed, but I doubt that.
That's funny. Um, yeah, Av is he's a good friend. I've had long conversations with Av in the past. This is a pretty impressive base for a Town Hall 9. He's definitely spent some time working on those walls.
Yeah, I think this is as I've known Ad for a very long time. He's not spent a single gem on this base, and he's very impressive. I think the gems what he's won. He's bought his building huts with, for starters. He's maxed out Town Hall 7. He's maxed out Town Hall 8, and now he's on the process of maxing out Town Hall 9. I think he's got a little bit to go on it, but I think in 2 or 3 months, I think he'll be well and truly there. And I think he might have done that middle bit with his level 10 walls, and hopefully Supercell will drop the price down of the walls, so that'll set quite a little bit.
Yeah, that's I mean that's incredible. The level 10 walls, correct me if I'm wrong, are they 2 million each?
Yeah, I think they're 2 to 3 million each.
And
Yeah,
I know level 9s are a million each.
yeah, level nines is a million each, and I think it's 250 walls at Town Hall 9. So
2 billion and 2.5 billion in gold, that's nothing.
yeah, that's nothing. That is it. You can probably get that in 2 days.
Oh, sure, sure. So what else are you seeing here with Avs base?
Well, Ab's pretty clever. He does spend maybe around about 250 raids per per time out clock what goes out. He's very, very active.
So you're saying he does 250 raids every 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah,
impressive.
yeah. Like I say, I'm not sure his wife knows.
Now, one of the things I find interesting about his base is this is interesting. He's got his elixir collector or elixir storages on the corners. Uh,
Yeah.
what's he thinking there?
Well, if you're looking at average list's base, um, as you can see, he's well and truly defending his gold, and that's what he wants. So, to me, he's where's his dark elixir drills? He's maxed out one dark elixir drill. So really, elixir is not really vital for him at the moment. So
Mm-mm.
he's committing people to go for his elixir storages where they probably will do. And as you can see from, I think I've seen a tombstones. Yep, if you can see from the east side, that's where someone's actually gone to.
Right
So
there.
actually got a couple of where in this case they haven't gone from the town hall. They've actually gone to the west side of the base, which is smart and it's clever and it's a good idea. But the only problem with that is like again if you look at his if you look on the east side there's elixir collector out the side, and you can see that is merely full now. So obviously he's not being online for maybe a couple of hours. So that's filling up as we're speaking now. So all it takes now is if you haven't got the shield on, or it's going to take us a couple of archers around the side to get these collections. Because as we know, it's 100%. Whatever you raid from them, you get 100% from them. So, but to me, looking at this base, I wouldn't. You must be really, really crazy to raid average list's base because it is very, very impressive.
It is, and looking at what capacity he's got right now in the gold storage, I just took a quick peek. He's only got 6,800 gold sitting in a gold storage, but if you go to his elixir collector, um, it's got 128,000. But I think I know why he's doing that, because if you look at his elixir storage,
Yeah,
they're almost all full.
yeah,
So he really is just baiting people to come take his elixir, and baiting them to come in and go in there. Apparently, it means nothing as long as he protects his gold.
yeah. And another clever thing is the fact a couple of base reviews we have done is if you look at his dark elixir in the center,
Hmm.
it's not surrounded any of his golds, any of his elixir. So in case of a lightning spells coming down, it's just aiming just directly in the middle of his elixir, his dark elixir. So it's not taking any gold out like you've seen in the previous base reviews we've done.
Hmm.
So that is pretty awesome. And also, if you look at the design of the base, and you can see that it's evenly laid out to either side. So you've got the same either side. So and it is a really good solid base. If anybody wants to look at a really good farming base, this is a base to actually come and get some ideas from because the setup and everything is absolutely brilliant.
Hmm.
And I think he's probably the one of the few people I know in the clan who has actually got the patience to sit there and actually do these walls where other people neglect to do walls, and they don't they just leave them until they realise when they get to town hall 10 and they think to themselves, loot penalty, raids aren't going to be that good, and it's going to take a longer time to get these walls done. Which myself, I've been, I myself, I've still yet to have a single level 9 wall on my base, and sometimes I think to myself, do I wish I should have stayed at town hall 9 for a month longer to finish off doing my walls, or go ahead and max out town hall 10? And sometimes if you're sitting there and you've got 5 builders free and everything's maxed out and you're thinking to yourself, do I do walls or not? And to be honest, Averagelist, the way he's actually set out his his builders, has been really really good. He's man manages builders and his walls to a really good high standard, and which is probably one of the best farming bases you can ever come across. And the way he's done his base is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're absolutely right. I've Until I saw his base the first time, I'd never seen a farming base designed quite like that. And it's amazing. And you were talking about loot and loot penalties, and you're right. When I got to Town Hall 9, and I still had level 7 walls, and I realized the price jump in going to level 8 walls, I realized that the loot penalties I was taking were going to make that even more difficult now. Because, when you talk about somebody who's, say, for instance, level 7, um, and that person attacks a base, and say the max loot that they can get is 500k of each, or 400k of each. Somebody who's at Town Hall 10 is now taking the penalty, and instead of what that other person got, now that Town Hall 10 person is only getting maybe 100k of each. And that hurts. That hurts when you're trying to upgrade, your stuff. So, but yeah, I really like Av's base. I like what he's done. Um, I like I said, it's a unique design. I like the way he's baiting people in for those elixir collectors or the elixir storages.
Yeah, really, just really good setup. Maxed out everything at Town Hall 9, and even his walls maxed out. And you see far too many people who don't do that, and you can you can tell that average list's base is going to be is definitely going to be really good when it comes to Town Hall 10 and the way he's going about it. He's definitely got a solid base, and it's very one to look out for and one to learn something from.
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely one that I might stop for a second if I was searching for a battle, and I'd see those elixir storages and go, but then I'm going to take a look at those walls, and I know it's going to be the next button. I'm not even going to stop and try. So, anything else you want to say about Av's base, Steve?
No, it's pretty. I'd like to see when he comes into Town Hall 10. His next base. Obviously, he's going to have another expo to be added into that. Another couple of things. So it's going to be really interesting how his next design's going to be like. Because as we know that you get an extra term, get the info towers as well. So that's going to be quite a tricky one to add into this base. So I do think he's going to be he'll have to redesign his base a little bit to accomplish the info towers and the extra expo.
All right.
So really good to see what his base is going to look like. If it's anything like this, it's definitely one to press next on.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you lonely at Town Hall 10, Steve?
No, I'm pretty all right. Just it's just not enough gold for me to cure me.
Right. All right. Well, as always, Smith, thank you very much for helping out with this base review. I'm sure Av will appreciate it. And guys, if you're a Artkillers member and you'd like to have us review your base, just leave Smith or myself, get a hold of us through email or through clan chat. Just drop us a line, let us know, and we get a chance. We will do an individual base review for you for the website and for the YouTube page. If you're new to Artkillers, you've never seen us before, and you'd like more information about what it is that our clans do, you can go to www.artkillersclan.com to get more information about the 7 clans that exist right now. More clans will be coming soon, I'm certain of that. So if you're interested in joining us, take a look at the clans, look at the minimum requirements. If you meet some of those requirements and it looks like a clan you'd like to be in, come join us. And you too could have a base review done by us. So if you like what you saw, guys, please leave a like at the bottom. If you didn't like it, you can even click dislike. It won't hurt my feelings. Leave some comments for us. And if you're an Artkillers member, I would suggest that you subscribe to the channel so that you see when new videos come up. Steve, thank you.
It's not a problem.
And guys, that'll wrap it up for another base review.